What do we have today, Slongi?
Someone whose family couldn't believe their extreme body transformation.
Like frog to unicorn?
Let's find out.
I can fool you with my angel face and have this crazy devil body. I spent over 50.
Doesn't a devil body have horns on it, Slongi?
And wings sometimes, and maybe a tail.
I think so. Did you see any of that on her body?
No, I didn't.
I did not. I did not either.
$1,000 on cosmetic procedures. Growing up, my environment was
50,000, cheap day. We've seen way more.
Absolutely a cheap date. Yeah, I'd pay 50 grand today, Slongi, if she would actually get like a tail attachment.
Maybe some horns too.
conservative and religious. After years of struggling, I had a awakening, and now I got the look to match.
Did you see the before and after there? She got something, fans. She got something. We're gonna go back and look at it.
Looks about as much of a toothpick as me.
Before?
Now I got the look to match.
After.
During
She grew something, I'll tell you.
It feels like you're racing to death.
Sounds like she has a pair.
I had that professional
Was she going into a cryogenic chamber or something?
I hope so.
setting, which is at minus 220 degrees Fahrenheit.
That was visible to the fans too. You don't have to move, man.
In the morning, it takes me to get ready around.
We're hooked on this look, right?
Yes!
Or are we hooked on the cryogenics?
Save me, fans! I'm being kidnapped!
Too long. I was in.
What, Slongi, we're going to throw this out here. What do we think her job in real life is?
Instagram model. Instagram model.
I'm thinking so as well.
India 5 years ago for a yoga retreat, and I felt like something was not right. My weight kept dropping. I was a nutrition major, so I was eating accordingly to what I needed, but my body.
Okay, so that's not how that math would work, Slongi. And she was a nutrition major. But how you tell if you're eating enough for your body is your weight stays the same. You eat too little, your weight goes down. You eat too much, your weight goes up. It's not the toughest math we've ever done.
It was telling me like, hey, wake up, you're missing something. I do have a special emotional connection to how I used to look, because it reminds me to some of the struggles that I was going to. I was following through too much to my mom's standards and Catholicism and religion.
We're glad she's becoming her own person, right?
Maybe that's what all of us do when we grow up a little bit. You're right, Slongi. Maybe that's what it was. Genius right here, wherever the camera is. Over here. Get a bigger shot.
I'm in that 0.1% on OnlyFans. And I had lip fillers. I had a little bit of filler.
Face stings.
I was reading Chin, which is behind me for the fans, and you're like bee stings, and I'm like
double chin.
I had a lot of bee stings right here, fans.
And then I have Botox here under the eyes on my forehead.
How many bees has she been stung by?
A lot, I think.
And I do facials regularly, and I do eyelashes extensions. My first procedure was a year and a half ago in February. The breast augmentation, first time ever.
No way we could have worked that one out.
The change with my body helped me change my mindset. I feel like that was a breakthrough for myself. My sexuality has exploded in so many areas. I always was worried about what other people will say, and now finally I can just shut the world outside of me and express myself in all areas that make me feel good. I have spent quite a bit.
We're glad you can express yourself, right?
Yeah, we support that, I think. We support people expressing themselves.
Yes.
Of money.
Is that a gender?
Procedures.
No, but I'm pretty sure it's part of the First Amendment.
It's wrong.
If counting just the breast augmentations will be about 45 to 50K, but all of it is an investment, and I just love it. I started OnlyFans.
If only she'd invested in her brain.
Something very fun, something where I can be open sexually, and I just love the sex. I love to flirt, so why not charge for it? My family was surprised.
Because that doesn't seem like a fair deal. It doesn't seem like a fair deal.
For my changes, especially coming so quickly. My mom was the hardest to understand what was going on. She saw me as this little girl who had been in university and then changing so drastically and being so exposed to the world. In my hometown, a lot of people were talking about me, passing around texts and messages and just gossiping about it. But then I told myself, well, as long as they're paying, they can share and do whatever.
So I have lots of spare money, Slongi. And I'm like, if I'm going to pay someone to speak to me, is it this? Is that what I'd use my money for? Like,
no.
Goodness, there must be some really extra wealthy people out there that are like, you know, I need to speak to this person. Let me.
Wait, well, you know who else?
No.
Simps.
Oh, they have those?
I get a mix of reactions online. Some people don't understand all the changes and everything that I'm doing, and some just love how confident and how open I am to it.
Oh, there are all sorts of incongruent statements right there. We're going to keep going, fans. We're going to keep going.
I'm going to get my usual cryotherapy session today so I can look the best for.
I am hoping they launch a big slab of Arctic ice and then like throw it to her, and then she gets hit by the ice, and that's the cryotherapy. That's how she gets those bee sting lips so good.
My photo shoot later.
Hi, welcome in. So good to have you back.
It'd be kind of funny if when she goes into cryogenics there, she ends up getting frozen solid for 2,000 years, and then she wakes up 2,000 years later.
During
the next Vice
it feels
age.
like you're freezing to death. It feels so cold.
It's great for collagen production, weight loss, reducing inflammation.
I had the professional setting, which is at minus 220 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm feeling so excited about the photo shoot and so ready to show you what I have in
Hey,
mind.
Stu, remind me, how many temperatures Fahrenheit is it in space?
Minus 400. 380.
We're part of the way there.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Tell us in the comments, fans.
I'll have a latex corset so you can see my curves.
Hey, latex? She's made of balloons.
Indeed.
I love to have my photos taken. I just love to be in front of a camera, and I love to drive you guys crazy. I'm proud of the person.
She's
I
actually a different type of model.
I'm more
Yeah.
confident, and I just embrace all parts of myself, spiritual and sexual. I will tell other women to live their sexuality to however they want it. You don't have to leave it open to the public like I do, but leave it. What I love most about my sexuality is that
Is that a corset?
A Corvette.
A corset.
Oh, one of those things. No,
You know, like the thing that makes your
I
waist
can be
smaller?
open and leave every
corset,
single thing.
not a corset. Corset.
Corset. Imagine she takes that off and then she becomes twice as large as you.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Best corset ever.
that I want.
We were hooked on that look. We'll never know if she got frozen for 2,000
I
years.
suspect, fans, that one of us is more hooked on the look than the other. But
Yeah.
you guys, unless we get to 100 views, we'll never know. How do those guys, what are those guys? Because I don't think I broke any terms of service, Slongi.
I don't think we did we?
I hope not. Supposing we did. We did not mean to make fun or think lesser than anyone based upon their race, creed, class, sex, gender, all those other things. We were just showing you guys some of the unusual stuff that happens outside our four walls.
You were, Stu. Anyways, fans, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and goodbye, everybody!
Instagram model.